came down to earth, wrapped in swaddling clothes, to a virgin born. Oh, how can it be? God Himself would come to save someone like me. Heaven's gift, heaven's joy, was wrapped up in Mary's blood. Heaven's gift, heaven's love, sent from heaven above. Shepherds watched with awe as angels filled the skies, telling of His birth right before their eyes. Go to Bethlehem, the angel said to them, heaven's perfect gift, bow down and worship Him. Heaven's gift, heaven's joy, was wrapped up in Mary's blood. Heaven's gift, heaven's love, sent from heaven above. Heaven's gift, heaven's joy, was wrapped up in Mary's blood. Heaven's gift, heaven's love, sent from heaven, sent from heaven above,
For God so loved the world that He sent His only Son. If you didn't know that, it's John 3:16, probably the greatest statement ever made about the greatest gift ever given. You see, without that gift, we would all be in a great deal of trouble and, wait a minute, I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. My name's Isaiah. I'm a prophet of God. I helped play a part in setting the stage for his coming many, many years ago. However, the story started long before me. It goes all the way back to the very beginning, back to the time when God created the first man, Adam. Along with his wife Eve, they lived in a beautiful garden God had made just for them. It was perfect. All God asked from them was their obedience and worship. Unfortunately, although they failed him, Satan, as a serpent, tricked Eve into believing that they could have the wisdom of God by eating from the forbidden fruit, clearly disobeying God's instructions. At that very moment, sin entered God's beautiful and perfect creation, breaking the bond between man and God. Over the centuries, God revealed many details about the Messiah and his coming through his prophets. for my part, God gave me the opportunity to tell some of the details about his glorious and marvelous birth. For to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government will be on his shoulders, and he will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. Of the greatness of his government there will be peace, there will be no end. He will reign on David's throne and over his kingdom, establishing and upholding it with justice and righteousness from that time on and forever. The zeal of the Lord Almighty will accomplish this.
Unto
One of the things that stood out most among the prophecies of the Messiah was his humility. He came as a baby, born in the stable, wrapped in swaddling clothes. Not the way you would expect to see the King of Kings or the Lord of Lords make his entrance. But remember, he didn't come to be famous or to live in luxury. He came for one purpose and one purpose only, to show his love for us. He came for you and me.
Slept in a cradle of the finest wood, with a satin pillow for his head. He could have had his own room with a nice warm fire and a window with a view. But that's not the way he planned it. Let me help you understand it. I'll try to make it clear for you. He came to be a redeemer from the curse of sin, not a banker or a CPA. He came to show us and teach us the love of God. A true servant wouldn't live that way. He chose a manger bed so we could see salvation's not earned, it's completely free. Jesus didn't come for the show, he came for you and me. Could have bought all his clothes from the finest stores in downtown Galilee. He could have lived in a home on the highest hill with a panoramic view of the sea. He could have traveled about on the finest horse with a mile-long pedigree. But that's not the way he planned it. Thought by now you'd understand it. I'll try again, just listen to me. He came to be a redeemer from the curse of sin, not a banker or a CPA. He came to show us and teach us the grace of God. A true servant wouldn't live that way. He chose a manger bed so we could see salvation's not earned, it's completely free. Jesus didn't come for the show, he came for you and me. Curse of sin, not a banker or a CPA. He came to show us and teach us the grace of God. A true servant wouldn't live that way. He chose a manger bed so we can see salvation's not earned, it's completely free. Jesus didn't come for the show, he came for you and me. No, Jesus didn't come for the show, he came for you and me.
When Jesus came, many were expecting a mighty soldier or a king who would free Israel from the rule of Rome. Had they only listened to the prophecies, they would have learned and known better. God made it clear when he spoke through the prophets that the real enemy was sin itself. All of us, like sheep, have gone astray. Each of us has turned to his own way. but the Lord has caused the iniquity of all of us to fall on him. Yes, God so loved the world that he gave his only Son, but he knew the world didn't need a soldier. They needed a Savior.
Son, he shall reign forevermore. He is Jesus Christ, the Lord. He came to earth a baby, Mary's little child, take away the sins of the world. They laid him in a manger among the oxen lamb, born in Bethlehem. God's precious one, he is Jesus Christ, God's Son. He shall reign forevermore. He is Jesus Christ, the Lord. Precious one, he is Jesus Christ, God's Son. He shall reign forevermore. He is Jesus Christ, the Lord. Mary's little one, he is Lord.
There you have it. Thousands of years of promises, all leading to the birth of a very special baby, a baby that would forever change the world. Prophets foretold him, angels proclaimed him, shepherds worshiped him, and even the king sought him. Oh, this year, when you celebrate Christmas, take it from an old prophet like me. Don't just center your thoughts on the giving of gifts to one another. Instead, focus on the best gift of all, the one that God Himself gave the world, Jesus Christ, heaven's gift.